Britain swings to the centre-left in historic UK election landslide.
Here's a summary of the article.
Official election results Friday showed a landslide victory for the country's centre-left Labour Party, its first victory in 19 years, since under the leadership of Tony Blair. For the Conservatives, the party of Margaret Thatcher, Boris Johnson and the incumbent Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, it was the worst defeat in their party's nearly 200-year history. The environmentalist Green Party had its most successful election night ever, winning a record 4 seats, up from 1 in the previous parliamentary session. The far-right, anti-immigrant Reform UK party will enter Parliament for the first time, with 4 seats, among them, 1 for its leader, Brexiteer Nigel Farage, who ran and lost 7 times previously. In Scotland, the once hegemonic Scottish National Party, which has lobbied for Scottish independence from Britain, was decimated, with Labour taking most of the SNP's seats. In Northern Ireland, which is part of the UK, the nationalist Sinn Féin party, which wants Northern Ireland to gain independence from Britain and join the Republic of Ireland to its south, won the most seats, becoming the region's biggest party in the UK Parliament. The party lost 4 former strongholds to independent, pro-Palestinian candidates, as anger over the war in Gaza led to some shock losses for the party in what was otherwise a triumphant night.
This post received a score of 12,000, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Now for the public to turn on them over the next few years, as they don't magically fix the last 14 years of devastation instantly.
This exact thing is happening in Germany, RN.
And the US, and Australia, and
literally anywhere that has democracy.
A large part of democracy is hating whoever is in power right now.
That's a large part of any governmental system, TBH. Democracy is just unique in that the people can change who is in power merely by expressing their dissatisfaction. No violent coups or revolutions necessary.
How does that quote go? Democracy is a horrible system of governing, but it is the best we have managed to come up with. Or words to that effect anyways.
Democracy is the worst form of government, except for all the rest.
Right, that's the one.
They won 63% of seats, more than doubling their previous result. The outgoing government only got 18%, significantly down from the 56% they got last election. It's a huge long overdue swing back to sanity.
please be contagious.
Never upvoted something so fast in my life. Sincerely, and American.
I can't tell if the "and" is a typo or not, and it just makes it funnier, lol.
That threw me off as well, and American.
The whole world is throwing out the incumbents. The UK just happened to have conservative incumbents. It's a swing cycle because neither side gets meaningful work done for their ideologies due to said opposition. Add in media sensationalizing failure all the time because it gets views or clicks, and you see that cycle everywhere.
World events have caused economic turmoil.
Britain didn't swing the vote count for Labour is almost identically to 2019. The Tory party simply self-destructed, spreading votes between Reform, the Lib Demer and the Greens.
I think the rise in Green vote comes from former Labour voters, not Conservative.
You'd be surprised. I remember seeing a poll a few years ago showing that the bulk of the Green vote came from affluent ex-Tories.
I live in quite an affluent Tory area. There were "Vote Green" signs everywhere. The Greens' NIMBY policies appeal to wealthy Tories with land in rural areas who don't want to see development around them.
It's only a huge swing because of our voting system. Labour only increased their vote share by under 2%. The right-wing Reform Party took almost 15% of the vote, which is almost all of the 19% vote share lost by the Conservatives. This isn't confidence in Labour, it's huge distrust of an obviously terrible Tory party.
For the first time since 2013, New Jersey residents are being treated to the city's biggest fireworks celebration this July 4th. The 10,000 free tickets Mayor Eric Adams was offering have all been claimed, but a number of venues from the High Line to Hudson Yards are selling fancy $100 plus tickets to their rooftop parties and viewing points. There are still plenty of places to take in the great views for free, no tickets required.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com. without any human intervention.